sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Stacey Lynn. Some of President-elect Donald Trump's cabinet choices are facing scrutiny, including Pete Hegseth for Defense Secretary, who says he's not backing down. But correspondent Scott McFarland tells us
We're starting to hear reports about backup plans, be it Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, there's other names being bandied about here on Capitol Hill. As soon as they start talking about a backup plan, it weakens the nominee and his efforts to secure the position.
Trump will be interviewed on Friday by NBC for Sunday's Meet the Press program. The head of United Healthcare was shot to death early this morning in Manhattan.
The gunfire broke out near the New York Hilton on 6th Avenue in the heart of Midtown. 50-year-old Brian Thompson was in town for an investor conference, and police believe the shooting was targeted. NYPD Chief of Detectives Joe Kenny.
We're reaching out to law enforcement in Minnesota, and we're also interviewing his co-workers and family members to see if there have been any specific threats against him in the past.
The suspect ran through an alley, jumped on a city bike to then pedal away into Central Park. Matt Piper, CBS News, New York.
Today, the Supreme Court heard arguments on a Tennessee law that bans transgender health care for minors. Legal analyst Stan Rosenbaum.
Although Justice Gorsuch was relatively silent, the other conservative justices seemed inclined to uphold the Tennessee law that would prohibit transition care to transgender youth, which means outlawing the prescribing of puberty blockers, hormonal therapy, and performing surgery.
Frustrating when you book a flight and see all those fees tacked on the final price. A Senate hearing dug into the issue of junk fees today, and CBS's Chris Van Cleve tells us how much airlines are making from them.
$12.4 billion. That's how much 5 U.S. airlines made from seat fees between 2018 and 2023, according to this Senate report.
This just in, Vancouver police say a number of people have been stabbed and a suspect was shot by police. The incident happened close to the Vancouver Central Public Library. While it is officially still fall, it feels like winter in several parts of the country. This woman lives in Nashville, where she's staying at an emergency shelter.
We were not going to have what we needed to keep our home warm. I just was grateful just to have a place to sleep. And I just thought that was a blessing.
Some milestones for the stock market today. The Dow closed above 45,000 for the first time ever. The S&P 500 and NASDAQ both closed with records as well. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 65 degrees in Oakland, California.